Indeed, greetings unto you, my beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. I really appreciate your presence. If you enjoy what it is I'm doing, consider subscribing, consider liking the video, and do leave a comment. I try and answer every single one of them. Let's go live. Whew! It's a little bit hot again today. Strange weather. Had rain for like a few seconds and then it stopped again. Rush to get things that shouldn't get wet back inside, and then it stopped. And now I'm feeling so confident that it won't rain again that I set up my stream in the middle of the garden so that I can, you know, I don't know, just have a new perspective, a little bit of a new feeling, new angle, whatever you want to call it. I want to talk about the good things today again. I feel like I had a good day. I restarted my Blender workloads, actually restarted it, made a little piece of art, subjective piece of art, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I learned some new things. Nodes are so interesting. Like for some reason, I don't have a place to put my cup where it's stable. Let me just put it right there. Thank you for joining me, my friend. It's only me and you here at the moment, but that's probably about to change. And just as I said it, it did. Welcome, friends. Welcome. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for sharing the space with me. I hope you're well. I hope you're healthy. I hope that you're well rested, because for most of you it will probably be morning hours at the moment. And yeah, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Let me just take out this little stick because it's staring me in the face. It's a beautiful day. Very beautiful day. How's it going, bro? It's going well, my friend. Thank you for asking. It's going well. It is a Monday. I had some chats with friends. One of my friends, he has been going to these cooking classes, and then yesterday, him and his girlfriend went to this like couples cooking class, and they made themselves like a 4-course meal with like dessert like made by the instructor and stuff like that. And it sounds really nice. It sounds really nice. Man, I've been feeling a little bit lonely lately, even though like the feeling of lonely is such a stupid thing, because we're never truly lonely, you know. Lonely as a state of mind. But maybe it's just a Valentine's Day thing. Maybe that's just why. For some reason we think we're alone when in fact we're we're just imagining it all. What you grinding up? I'm grinding up some bud, my friend. I'm grinding up some bud. Good morning, brother. Good to see you as always. Good to see you as well, my friend. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here with us today. Like I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for the silver and thank you for the hugs. Is it Avon? Do I remember your name on your YouTube profile? But thank you, Jabot. I appreciate it, friend. And thank you, Naomi, as well. I was actually thinking about you, Naomi. I wanted to ask you, has your boyfriend come home yet? And how has that been? I'm really curious. Like I don't know if I'm correct, but I think I sent you a message, but I don't know if you responded. Maybe. Anyway, you can tell me here if you don't mind. Hello, friend. How's it going? Hello, Lane. It's going well, my friend. It's going well. I was just saying that I've been feeling lonely, even though I know I am not alone. Never alone. But I don't know, feel like the lack of camaraderie. What's the word I'm looking for? Basically, just laughing and being close with someone. I feel like I've been lacking a little bit of that lately. Maybe I'm disconnecting myself, or maybe people are just busy at the moment, which they are. I guess it's like the start of the year again, and friends of mine are going back to university, and some of my other friends started working again. Uh, it's it's just what it is, you know. It's just what it is. No worries, broski. You got all of us. Yes, exactly. I do actually, and it's one thing that I'm very very grateful for as well. I really appreciate having you friends to join me, to be here with me, to share this space with me. I'll never be alone again, technically, because I'll always have all of you, right? Take a dab. No dabs, friend, but I am going to be smoking a joint. So I'm actively rolling it for myself, and then after it's rolled, I'll set an intent, and then I'll smoke it. Yes, he came home from the hospital Saturday morning, been relaxing and making him lots of nice food, working on chicken soup today. That sounds really nice, especially in that cold weather, right? Because you're also now off. You're having like a little bit of a relaxed time, aren't you, Naomi? So I'm happy to hear that you're having some soup. Chicken soup sounds really nice right now, even to me, actually. It's pronounced like Jovan. Jovan. Did I say that correctly? Hey, Jovan. Thank you for being here, my friend. Hopefully the herb helps. Yeah, it does. Like it's interesting to me as well because I was feeling like I've been feeling the last I think 3 days. I've been feeling like I want to smoke earlier than my 420 time, and I've like every single time I have that feeling, I'm like, no, you've made a commitment, and when you make a commitment, you make the deliberate decision that it will be so. So you can't have it anywhere any other way, right? And then fortunately I silence that part of myself. I don't fall into the rut of smoking before I should. Intimacy is the word you're looking for, I believe. Yeah, you're right, friend. You're right. Intimacy is the word I was looking for. Man, I'm a little bit of a softie sometimes. I get in my own head. Maybe it's the amount of time I've spent alone. Maybe I'm ready again. But like I also know that with what it is I made a commitment to do, that is not an option. It's not an option. It's not an option for me to go out and find any companionship, if that is what you want to call it. Because there's a lot of processes that go into making these streams possible, and especially since the commitment I have to upload them all to YouTube as well, so that they can't be missed, even if you do miss them, so that you can tune into them. And yeah, it is something that I've done for myself, and something that I'm doing for all of you. So I'm not complaining about the fact that I won't be able to go away. But companionship is the thing that I'm looking for. You're very right, friend. All in time. All in time, right? Hmm. I thought you only smoked past 420. Yes, friend, I do. I do. But I still, I'm just human being. I still have cravings or uh, temptation, I think is a better word. But fortunately, I have enough willpower to overcome my temptations, to see them for the temptation that they are, and to move past them with with grace and with persistence. I feel like it's been helpful. It's been helpful. I've set myself a bunch of goals for this year, and maybe I'm just overwhelmed. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it, but it's not something that I plan on quitting. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Quitting is not something that I do. Maybe I've been too much in my head lately. How to escape is the question. Meditation has helped. Hmm. Man, I feel so introspective again today. So introspective. How's the no PMO going? PMO? Is that an acronym for something? I'm not sure, friend. You have to give me some more information. Those kinds of pep up commitments mess us up. Not really, friend. I don't think the commitment is what's messing me up. I feel like maybe the what is the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure. I don't think the commitment is what's messing me up. I feel like I'm not doing enough, friend. I think that's what's messing me up. I feel like I could be doing even better. I could be doing even more, and I feel like I'm not. I'm not, and I'm too much in my own head about it, and I feel bad about it, and I shouldn't. I shouldn't feel bad about it. I should be living into active creation, active creating of my own experience. Hmm. Meltmore, what's up? Things are good, friend. You know what? You know what? Actually, things are great. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to beat myself up anymore. I'm going to like get a little bit of a mindset switch. All of you are here with me, right? We are we are here for companionship. We're here for happiness. We're here to talk about good things, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, yeah. Uh, what do I want to share with you actually? What do I want to share with you? You know what? Maybe I want to tell you about my time in high school. Yeah. Uh, let's go for a little bit of a walk down memory lane, as they say. I was such a different person in high school. Like, you wouldn't recognize me if you met me, or met my high school self, I would say rather. And even then, I was like a very weird person, subjectively weird person. And I had strange ideas of how this world worked. And I was a hardcore atheist as well. Interestingly enough, I I believe that as soon as you die, or when you die, it's only darkness, and your body just decays into nothingness, and then that was the end of it. And I lived my whole life almost based around that assumption, and based around that feeling of nothingness almost. And it was very painful. It was a very painful part of my life. And it was kind of what I needed as well, I feel. I feel like I needed to go through those depressive states of mind to be able to understand depressive states of mind, because I do think that these days I'm I'm trying to help people who might be in those states of mind. And how do you help someone if you don't understand what it is they're going through, right? So I'm well aware that I had to go through those parts of my life. And then when I was 16, I got into a relationship with this girl, and she was like a Christian, and I was very vocal about my disbelief, and I was also kind of bullied, like on top of that, because I did grow up in like a Christian community, if you want to call it that, or Christian town, and everybody has to go to church, and there was like a Bible class, so 45 minutes of our day we had to spend listening to prayer or preachers or whatever you want to call it. And I was always a little bit of a rebel, and I always challenged these guys that wanted to force these ideas down my throat, and got into a relationship with this girl. And for the first time ever, I actually recognized and started to believe that maybe I am not this ugly person, like literally aesthetically or like physically ugly person, because I despised the way that I looked. I despised looking at myself in the mirror. I was overweight. I was not having a good time during that part of my life, and got into this relationship, and she was very into selfies and taking pictures of herself. And in that process, I kind of recognized that I have something to give, but it was a complete like narcissistic viewpoint on life. I I thought I realized that I was an attractive person, and I'm a very loyal person, so I didn't ever cheat on my girlfriend or anything like that. But I was committed to her, and our relationship lasted 2.5 years. And there happened a bunch of weird things. I guess I can tell you about those as well. So basically, uh, during this time, during this me getting into a relationship with this girl, I I stopped focusing on my schoolwork because I was too obsessed with all of the goings on of the relationships, as you know, it can be sometimes. And I basically failed math. And my dad was like, "Away, I see you don't want to work, so you're gonna go and work." And he took me out of school. He put me into like a fabrication company with one of his friends is fabricating companies like LSF, like light steel frames. So it was a very cool job, and I learned a lot. Learned how to weld, learned how to grind, learned how to operate CNC cutters, and uh, still dating this girl and still having conversations with her, still actively talking to her. And then that year ended, and my dad asked me, "Okay, so are you ready to go back to school?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I am." So went back, did my grade 11 year over again, and I went to a different school, not into the same school that my girlfriend was in, because I was ashamed, obviously, and I didn't want to get ridiculed by my former classmates for the circumstances that I went through, and went to a different school. And it was, I think, in a way good for us as well to be a little bit separate, because we kind of realized that we do appreciate each other's company and all of that. And basically spent my year in this new school, still loyal me, like I'm loyal to a fault. Loyal to a fault. And like I was getting hit on by these girls, and I was just like this brick wall to them. I was like, no. I have a girlfriend, I'm not interested at all. And people basically came to expect that of me, and people realized that that is the way that I am. And they would ask me, "Oh, so you have a girlfriend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do have a girlfriend." And I would show them photos and whatever. And on my matric farewell, we basically went to my other school, the school that I was going, another school that she was going to, and we went to matric farewell, or prom, I guess you can call it as well. We went to prom together, and she introduces herself to all of my friends as, my girlfriend. And it's nice, and we had good food, and we had some dancing sessions, and it was just a good night, actually, a good night in general. And on the way back, on the way back, I basically sing the song from Rudderless. It goes like, "The angel and the devil, secretly they get along, sitting up there with me in the middle, from dusk till dawn." And it's like this. It's this very interesting song, and it's about like the duality of our beings. And I was singing this song basically in the car, and then she stops me and she's like, "Dude," I was gonna say my name, but let's say, and she says like, "Meltmore," which is not what she said. She's "Meltmore, we have to talk." And I instantly know. And I like, how you instantly know exactly what's about to happen. And I just get this smile on my face. I'm like, "Oh, okay, here it comes. Let's hear it." And she's like, "Oh yeah, um, I'm really starting to respect my relationship with God, and you being an atheist clashes with that belief of mine." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I'm just driving home. I'm just driving all the way home, and like it was devastating. It was really devastating. And we got home. Well, there was like a bunch of stuff. You know what? I'm already on this tangent. I might as well tell the rest of the story. So basically, on the way there, we drive through town, and I turn in to go and drop her off at home. She was supposed to sleep over at my place, but I drop her off at home, and it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. So her parents are sleeping, and then we're standing outside there at the gate, and like she's like trying to ring the bell, and she's trying to call her parents, but none of them are answering the phone, yada yada yada. And she's like crying outside of the car, and like a part of me wanted to just drive off after dropping her off, but I was like, no, wait for her to get inside. That is the right thing to do. That is, you know, you've loved this woman for so long. It is the least that you could do as well. So I waited for her to go inside first. Parents never came out, never came and got her. So we were like, oh, we can't wait here forever. Let's go home to my place. And we get in the car, we start driving there, and she basically starts ranting, and she's just going off about stuff. And because I grew up in a Christian household as well, and I grew up, you know, ridiculing the pastors, I'm a, I really know the Bible as well. And she was like misquoting the Bible. And I basically told her that you want to leave me because I'm an atheist, but you don't even know the Bible that you're trying to quote. And that was like a tipping point for her. So she opens the door while I'm driving like 100 kilometers per hour. Uh, and I like hit the brakes. I'm like, this woman wants to try and kill herself or something. I hit the brakes. We're in the middle of nowhere, like literally in the middle of nowhere, like because we live on a farm, so we're driving out to the farm, and it's not a safe place. And she's like, no, stop the car. I'm not driving with you. And she gets out of the car, and now she's calling her parents again, trying to get them to come and pick her up. And again, like I could have just driven away because she doesn't want to be in a car with me. But again, I just said, I accept the situation that was happening. I accept that she's emotional, and I'm just like patient. I'm just patient with the whole circumstance of the situation. And eventually, she, onverbad herself, she gets over it and she gets back in the car. So we're on our way again. Get home, and the first thing that she tells me is no, she wants to talk to my mother. So I'm the one getting dumped, and now she wants my mother's condolences or consoling before I get to have my own mother. And again, I'm like, you know what? Let her have your mom. Let her take that from you as well for now. It's okay. And it was like I didn't cry, and I think that's what devastated her the most, because she, like before this, she had left me once, and I was like destroyed, and she literally left me the day while I was studying for my math exam, my final math exam, and I was writing math the next day. She left me on that day. Absolutely brutal. And then she regretted her decision of leaving me, and she begged me to take her back, yada yada yada. And I told her that uh, I still love her, and I would be more than willing to take her back. But if she was to ever do something like that again, it would be officially over. And yeah, then it was. I think maybe she thought she would get a rise out of me, or maybe she thought she would, you know, get something out of me. I don't know what she wanted out of me. Maybe she was feeling insecure after seeing all of the friends I had at school, or all of the other women that were there as well. I don't know what it was, but I recognized in that moment that she was either trying to manipulate me or trying to hurt me. And I did not think that that was what I wanted to allow into my life anymore. So, yeah, came home. She eventually reached her parents, like it's 3 a.m. And her dad, like her stepdad, technically stops here. And the first thing, like I greet him because I'm still respectful. I greet him, I shake his hand, and he looks at me and he's like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "I didn't do anything, actually. Like literally, didn't do anything. You can ask her yourself." And it was just so weird to spend 2.5 years of my life with someone, or to be in a relationship for 2.5 years with someone, and then for them to end it for some reason that is so arbitrary. And it's not even the thing I believe anymore. I'm not an atheist anymore. I've completely changed as a person. And I think maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the point. And in turn, I'm actually happy that that relationship did not work out, because looking back, hindsight, I really did want to marry her. I told her I was going to marry her. But maybe that was not the life I was supposed to lead. It wouldn't have been beneficial. I wouldn't have been here right now. I can almost guarantee you, if I was to stay in a relationship with her, I would not be here right now. So everything works out exactly the way it's supposed to, right? You are now you are not a softie, brother. Men are conditioned to be emotionally stunted. Be free, be yourself. Yes, friend, and I am. I feel like I am being myself. I'm trying to actually share the things I've been feeling today, because it is an emotional topic. It is something that has hurt me, mm. And it's something that I've definitely repressed. It's something I've not wanted to talk about. But I do recognize that I had a place. It was supposed to be that way, and I wouldn't change anything, even if I could. We are alone inside Mama for 9 months. Aloneness is our nature, but we are conditioned to feel we need other people. I think we are definitely conditioned, friend. It's definitely a conditioning thing, because we are social creatures by nature. We want to have conversations. We want to have camaraderie. We want to have intimacy. And it is something that I do believe has a very real place in this world. But I don't think that it's the be all and end all. I do believe that you need to completely and fully love yourself from a point of abundance, like, so that you have so much love for yourself and for your own life that you can give love into a relationship, that you can fully love the person that you get into a relationship with. And I definitely was not there, because, as I said, I was very depressed, I was very insecure as well, so I did not love myself at all when I got into this relationship. And she definitely did teach me how to love myself in a lot of aspects. So I'm very grateful for the relationship as well. And it had to be the way it had to be. And here we are today. Whew. Man, I feel actually so relieved. I feel like a weight has been taken off of my shoulders. I don't think I've ever framed it for myself quite like that, so it's good to give myself some good information. Smoke that reefer to see 99 Buddhas. I have to smoke the reefer soon, but maybe I'll start now, actually. Let me just read one more comment. Have you ever craved vengeance? Like back then, yes, friend. Yes, I did. But I recognize that when you want vengeance for something, you're basically saying that someone has wronged you, and no one can ever wrong you, friend. No one can ever wrong you, even if they steal your shit, even if they stab you, even if they break your heart. They're not wronging you, friend. They're hurt within themselves, and this world is a mirror of you, and nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you. Maybe getting stabbed, which sounds hectic. I'm sorry to even bring it up, but maybe getting stabbed gives you so much insight about how important life is to you, that you completely change your life. And that is exactly the intent that you needed in your life. That's exactly the information, or the lesson that you needed in your life, and that is why you had it. I'm going to light this up. But first, I want to set an intention. And I feel my intention for today is releasing negative emotions, especially the emotions that we kind of hold on to, the emotions that we don't let ourselves feel sometimes. So to releasing the negative emotions and to experience them and to see them as a river or a fish in the river, and just let it pass by. in its own beautiful way. To releasing negative emotions. Yeah. I feel like that's a good intent. I never plan what my intent for these joints are going to be, but I feel like somehow these streams always guide me to some intent, and it always feels natural. It always feels like something that I should be experiencing. Thank you, friends. Thank you for giving me a space to to heal myself, and I hope that in turn I can somehow heal you as well. Hey man, happy Monday. Thank you, friend. Happy Monday to you as well. What is your top goal for 2021? My top goal for 2021, friend, is to become financially secure or financially independent. And yeah, I think that is my top goal, friend. If I can manage that, I'll be very I'd be very satisfied. The tree behind you has some power and deep roots. Yes, it does, friend. This is an acacia tree. Man, it has gorgeous branches. Like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful branches. And it's such a treat to look at. Quitting can be a good thing. It often seems as negative if it benefits you to do something else instead. Yeah, I agree completely. Like, there's this saying, and I don't completely agree. Oh, sorry, hiccups. Completely agree with it, but it's like it says quitting is for winners, and sometimes we have to quit when we have to give up something that we were obsessed with in order to feel the things that we're supposed to feel, and or to not feel the things that we're not supposed to feel. Sometimes something isn't for us, and we sometimes force ourselves into doing things that we don't necessarily want to do, and I think it's destructive. It's destructive. Self-care isn't necessarily taking baths and putting oil on your hair and like moisturizing your skin. Sometimes self-care is saying no. Is weed legal in South Africa? If so, isn't it a bit of a risk to smoke it on video? So, no, it's not illegal in South Africa, and no, it's not a risk to smoke it on video, fortunately, friend. I'm very happy to be able to do what it is I'm doing without having to worry about legal issues. Nice summer scarf. Thank you, friend. I'm happy that you like it. It's a gift from a friend, and like, interestingly enough, I wore it before it was mine, and he like one day just looked at me when I took the scarf back to him for him to take back. He was like, you know what, dude, I think it fits you better. And it was a very wholesome moment, and I really appreciated that. So I do wear this scarf of honor, and I have more of them, and I will be wearing more of them as well throughout the year. I just have to get them out of storage, actually. I'm here for you, friend. Sorry I haven't talked to you as much lately. You don't have to apologize. You never have to apologize, Naomi. As I said, loneliness is always only in our own heads. It's never a result of the external world, because there's always people, and there's always, in the end of the day, like the mind of God. We are never separate from the mind of God, so you can technically never be alone. Uh, isn't that kind of surreal? I think when we feel like we are not doing enough, it really means that we gotta. My dog is so excited, just running around. Um, it means that we gotta keep going harder, reach higher, higher, and do better. There's always room for improvement and always room for evolvement. I agree, friend. I do agree. And it is something that I'm very aware of. It's something that I try to actively live into. So I think that's maybe why I beat myself up. I feel like I should be doing better and better and better, but I don't feel like I'm doing better and better and better as fast as I want to, if that makes any sense. Hi there. Hi, here for you, friend. I'm Dad. You got dad botted, Naomi. Dude, those animal noises in the background are great. So jealous. Don't be jealous, friend. Be happy. Be happy that you can join me in this moment. Be happy that we are sharing this moment together. Day 46 of smoking weed? No, friend. Day 46 of streaming every single day. Streaming every single day for the whole year, basically. That's the idea. You got dad botted. Yeah, you said it as well. Uh, Woo, I'm back. My internet just decided not to work. Oh, thank you for being back, Lane. I don't know how much you missed. I don't know if you're still here. I see that I'm quite a while behind on my comments. I'm so sorry. Sorry for going into a rant, but I feel like it was necessary. I also think it's important to give ourselves the space to be in English. In English, be gets lost in translation as a verb, but to exist without the need for something better or different is the foundation for gratitude. Just thankful to exist. Yeah, friend. High power culture. Thank you for saying that, friend, because I do agree with that as well. You see, I think that's the problem. Maybe that is why I'm experiencing so much turmoil because I ooh, I recognize that I have the need for both and I recognize my capacity to enjoy both and to live fully, to be fully in both. And I think it's just like finding the balance. I think that is the word I'm looking for, is finding the balance between them. I like that I have never thought of it that way. Just be, I will remember that. Thank you. Thank you as well, friend. Thank you for learning with me, friends. I really appreciate it. I was meaning to say that I'd love to hear about your spiritual journey, but you kind of answered it as I was typing. Yeah, friend, I think synchronicity is a real thing. Like we're thinking things, and then that thought of yours technically permeates this field of consciousness that we both inhabit, and then somehow, somewhere, I kind of pick up on vibes sometimes, and then I say things, or people say things before they know that they were supposed to say them. If that makes any sense. Nice roll, by the way. Thank you, friend. Thank you for complimenting my J. All love, my friend. All love to you as well. And thank you for the wholesome friend. Care for the weed, stayed for the. Came for the weed, stayed for the autobiography. I'm sorry that I gave you a little bit of an autobiography. Like, the craziest part is that is only like 2.5 years of my life. Maybe one day. Like, when I'm in my 40s, I'll write an autobiography, but I think it's still too early right now. You got held back 2 years. That's hard for someone in high school. Only 1 year, friend, not 2 years. Hey, you are a good man. You're a good person or friend as well. I'm not sure if you're a man or a woman, but you're good, friend. Know that you have goodness within you. Actually, there is an abundance of goodness within you, and we all have the capacity to share that goodness with people. Whether you believe in a higher power or you don't believe in something bigger, the common denominator is how we treat each other. Yeah, you're very right, friend. Very right. And that's something that I actually thoroughly believe in. It's almost the basis of the book I'm writing as well. So I do agree, friend. Treat how we treat each other and how we treat ourselves at the end of the day as well is very important. Your life or the quality of your life is also determined by the questions you are asked or asked other people. So we should ask good questions. We should involve ourselves in people's lives. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's like a writer's block sort of thing. We can't be creative with the things that we want to talk about. And I feel like that's something that's been happening to me as well, actually. Now that I'm putting everything on the table, I I feel like I'm too preoccupied in my head to have a good conversation with someone. And I try and call my friends as well, but then I only have that many hours in my day. And me and my one friend, we always, every single time me and him on the phone, we always chat for like an hour plus. And it's wonderful. It's so, so good. And it's always so helpful to me and him. But I wish I could do that with every single person. But it's not realistic or possible for me to do that. I want to do that for every single one of you as well. That's the thing. I want to be able to call each one of you and just have like an hour conversation about life, about how things are. And it hurts me that I can't do that. It hurts me that I don't have enough time or enough capacity, I guess. At the moment. No, just at the moment. Technology might enable me to transcend that human limitation. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Hi from Canada. Thank you, friend. Thank you for being here with me. This dude rocks. No, you, friend. I'm from South Africa, my friend. Damn, she's crazy. Yeah, she was a little bit wild. A little bit wild in more ways than I'm going to mention, but yeah. Yeah. God bless you, man. You make me happy just by seeing you happy. Thank you, friend. You make me happy by you saying that, and my happiness is what influenced that. So I'm happy that we can bring each other happiness, my friend. Christians be crazy, yo. Some of them can. I think if you're a Christian and you don't understand what it actually means to be a Christian, it kind of drives you crazy automatically. Joints are better. Joints are good, friend. They give you a little bit of pacing. Like I think when you take dabs, it's kind of like, oh, you high now. So like there's no in between or no like moderation to it. Man, I don't see what you're seeing. You don't see what I'm seeing? And what exactly, friend? Like it's probably too long ago for me to now remember what it is you're talking about. Crazy story, man. You have some real patience. I feel like patience is what I'm here to learn, actually, friend, because I feel like I don't have enough of it. So thank you for saying that. Like, legitimately, my time in China, I think, was my biggest test of patience. And I feel literally like free from a lot of limitations that I put upon myself. Because and yeah, it's just I feel like I've grown a lot, friend, and I feel because I've grown a lot that I realize that I still have so much growing left to do. Oh my. And sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's uncomfortable, it's not always fun to grow, but it's always necessary, and it is always healthy as well. Got that tropical camo. Tropical camo weed, is that what it's called? Sounds amazing, friend. What was that song you were singing in the car? I think, I'm not sure, but I'm like, just search if you want to listen to it. The Angel and the Devil, Rudderless. It's like a movie. It's a very emotional movie as well that I highly recommend. But Rudderless, The Angel and the Devil, my friend. Hey man, before I go, I wanted to ask if you've heard of Terence McKenna. My bro and I were talking about him yesterday, and I was listening to one of his talks today. I do know who that Terence McKenna is, Lane. He's also one of my very, I want to say, influential talkers in my life. I feel like he has a way with words, and he has a lot of conviction in the things that he says as well. And it's nice listening to him. So I feel like we are constantly learning, constantly growing with the information that we are exposing, to our psyche, to our beings, and we are absorbing that information in turn. So yeah, whatever that means, right? Let's hope that I can become the person that I'm supposed to be, especially since I'm exposing myself to so many of you beautiful friends. We are in turn growing together. We are putting information into our beings, and we are changing. We are changing. Aloha, Brenda. Welcome, my friend. Pork Frogger, hey my friend. Great story, friend. Hope it's been a great day. Hey, Pork Frogger, or it's Rob, right? I think it's Rob. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here with me, and thank you for enjoying the story. People evolve. Yes, they do, friend. You sound like, she sounds like a manipulative nightmare. She was, in some extent. Yeah, kind of. Like I'm thinking about it, maybe a little bit. But it was also necessary for me to experience that type of relationship so I can realize that that is not what I want. Thank you for the Goat Award, Lane. Thank you for the Silver McLife. I appreciate it, my friends. It's good to get pain out. You can't keep that in. Don't hold on to the past. Yes, friend, you're completely right. The past is a memory. The future doesn't exist. All there is right now. That is all there really is at the end of the day. Man, the clouds are beautiful. Gave the helpful award. Thank you, Pork Frogger. I really appreciate it. And hello, Mr. Fireman. I'm not sure if you're still here, but hello to you as well. Thank you for the wholesome Terminator. What if you die from being stabbed? Then you have learned and you have experienced everything that you were supposed to experience in this life, friend. And it's time for you to transcend. It's time for you to move on to the next place. That is literally the thing. And then again, self-created. Like you are also the person who stabs you. Nice mushy necklace, my friend. Thank you. I'm actually going to use it again. Because you've activated my trap card. As soon as someone mentions either the joint or the mushroom lighter, I have to light again. How do you stop your mind wandering? My friend, I feel like I try and identify a center point, and instead of my mind wandering, I try and bring it back to that center point. And like the center point sometimes changes, and it can take on other forms, if that makes any sense. But you have that center point within yourself. Smoke with you, man. Thank you, friend, for joining me. Good morning. I'm having major IT issues at work that are keeping me from doing my job. Help me melt my stress away, lol. I'll definitely try, Dan. I'm so sorry that you're having IT problems. That sucks, dude. That's like serious suckage. Because especially IT problems, you feel like it's not something that you have so much influence over. You literally feel powerless with IT issues sometimes. And it's like, why is my technology not doing what it's supposed to do? Thank you for the helpful, and thank you for the this, friend. I appreciate it. What would your dream job be? This is my dream job, friend. I am being. This is my dream job. I like you. I like you too, my friend. SC444. You know, 444 has been the number I've been seeing the most lately. Today I was seeing 33 a lot, but 444 has been the number I've been seeing the most. It's been all, I feel like it's almost as trippy, especially since now with the YouTube channel I'm getting statistics, and then even in my statistics I see these like repeating numbers over and over and over and over again, and it's surrealistic. It's so crazy. So now you again. Thank you for adding to the craziness, the synchronicity, my friend. Wasted and misplaced energy is good to quit. Yeah, you're very right, friend. You're very, very right. Beautiful hair. Thank you, friend. Thank you. What up, girls? Not much, my friend. I've been having some chats. I feel like I've been freeing like weights that I put on myself. It feels good. It feels very, very good. I feel open, if that makes any sense. You were chilling, then your mind gave you a thought that really resonates with you in a bad way. How do you see these thoughts? Like, there's no such thing as bad, friend. Like, that's the thing as well. When you find yourself judging, or when you find yourself regretting, like, realize that you have to come to a point where you forgive those parts of yourself. And I feel Like I was holding on to a lot of anger in my life and a lot of resentment. And for the first time in a long time, ever since I started practicing the act of forgiveness a lot more, it's given me a lot of, you know, power, I guess you can call it, over the bad thoughts, as you may call it, that resonate in you. Happy Monday, Meltmore. Enjoy the warmer weather and sunshine. Chicagoland is expecting 20 to 30 centimeters of snow in the next 24 hours. Yes, that's a lot of snow, dude. I hope that you're staying inside, my friend. Is that your backyard? Looks beautiful. Technically, it's my dad's backyard, friend. I cannot claim any of this as my own. And at the end of the day, can anyone? You can't own the earth. The earth owns you. uh, Thank you for the wholesome, Matthias. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Peace and love to you. Hey, Harley. Good vibes from the USA. Thank you, Harley. Always. You're always sending good vibes my way. I really appreciate it. Hey, friend. My live streams have been glitching for a couple days, and now they're working. I'm happy to hear that, friend. Are they like on their way? And are you still streaming like console gameplay? Is what you call it, I guess. Because I would like to see what you look like, dude. Is it too much of me to ask? I stole that code from Osso. I don't know Osso actually. Are we 51 yet? No, friend, not just yet. Not just yet. Say Budavors. Budavors. My man, love from Montana, USA. Love to you as well, my friend. Thank you for sharing the space with me. Thank you for the heartwarming, Matthias. I appreciate it, my friend. And thank you for the wholesome, unable midnight. I appreciate you. That is so true. I'm doing that in my life. I bought a candy bar for the gas station clerk yesterday because it was V-Day, lol. uh, you know what's something that I would like to do? I didn't have the opportunity to because I wasn't close to any stores or any places to purchase anything. But next Valentine, I would just like to buy a chocolate bar or, a little Valentine's thing. One of those little chocolates that they wrap up in Valentine's bullshit and give it to the person that's selling it to me. Because I don't think anybody ever actually takes the time to do that. So now that I think about it, it would be something that I would want to do. Good morning from Florida. Peace and love, brother. Good morning to you as well, my friend. And peace and love to you as well. Thank you for being here with me. Can you explain what Meltmore means? Yeah. Like basically it has become a mantra to me. So I kind of get into these loops. I want to do more. I want to feel more. I want to understand more. I want to experience more. I want to give more. I want to listen more. I want to forgive more. I want to release more. I want to surrender more. I want to melt more. So, if you're still here, my friend, that's what the name means. Thank you for the Silver Sad Foundation. I appreciate it, my friend. I didn't know him either, but he said that made his day. Oh, I can imagine, friend. I can definitely imagine. Thick Thor is hilarious and accurate. I'm not that thick, okay? I'm not that thick. I'm losing weight as well. You'll see. You'll see. I'll be just Thor. Sorry, I didn't mean to repeat. Don't worry, my friend. Don't worry at all. I would love that Zoom meeting. Wouldn't that be fun? I think it would actually. It would be fun. We can do that actually sometime. There's a new app out. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like almost a type of interviewing app where each one of you can actually send in a question with your voice. That sounds like stonks. I would definitely love to do that. Thank you for the heartwarming, friend. You extra chill morning from Chicago. I'm pretty chill, my friend. Like the bud has helped. Me releasing some things that I was holding on to has helped. And like your positive influence in my life is what's top of the list, and it has helped. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much for being here with me. Went out with a couple of friends last night, and it felt awesome because I haven't done that for many years. I'm very happy, especially since it's been like almost impossible to do that with the whole COVID thing going on. I'm very happy that you enjoyed that, Brenda. It sounds amazing. Love to you as well, my friend. Thank you for being here. It felt great to get out and truly enjoy myself after going through so much. It's sometimes very necessary. We don't allow ourselves to go out and enjoy ourselves because we have this sometimes even resentment for ourselves. But I don't think that's the blanket word I want to use. I think we have this resistance. I think that's a better word. Resistance to do the things that we ought to do, or that we want to do, or that we know is good for us. And it's overcoming that resistance, breaking that pattern that is the true experience that makes life as beautiful as it is. Love from Montana. Yeah, I'm proud of her as well, actually. You're getting dad botted. You're so welcome. Thank you, my friend. Hope I can become the person that I am supposed to be. Yeah, friend. We are actively, right, becoming the people that we're supposed to be. That's why we are experiencing all of these things that we are experiencing, and I'm trying to be very aware of that process, especially now. Yo, very aware of that process. This hair is tickling my face, and I'm aware of that as well. But even though I know it's tickling me, and I could just like maybe put it behind my ear with some finesse, still I'm allowing it because it's part of the experience, and I'm learning from it. I'm learning patience. I'm learning calm. I'm learning what other feelings is it bringing up in me. Irritation, or the lack of it, to not be irritated by something, because there's a lot of irritants in this world, and there's a lot of things that can irritate us, and I think irritation is one of the leading causes to a lot of suffering as well, because irritation feels like something that's very personal, and you feel like you're going to be an asshole if you vocalize some irritations, but sometimes that irritation is still self-formed, and you can just look at it from a place of mystery, like the thing that irritates you, and you're like, that's neat. I wonder. If you tell yourself that when you see something that you like irritates you, don't let it irritate you. Just wonder, why are they doing the thing that they're doing, or why are you feeling that thing that you're feeling? Just look at it from a place of complete mystery. I think it's something that I've been trying to do more and more, and it's helped a lot. What do you do for a living? How do you afford your lifestyle? My friend, you're asking me the hard questions right now. Basically, friend, I am back from China about 5 months ago. Almost going on to 5 months ago, and I've been staying home, friend. I moved out directly after high school, kind of rushed into making money, and it was never something that gave my soul any purpose. So, for the first time ever, for the first time ever, I had more than like 2 months to myself to just do nothing and to think and to ask myself the questions of what the hell is it you're doing with your life? Like, what is it you stand for? What is it you believe has value in this world? And it has led me to being here with you every single day. I feel this is the right thing for me to do. This is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, to live the life that I'm supposed to be living, to fulfill my soul's purpose on this planet. And thank you so much. For the first time in my life, I've I've literally woken up happy. I wake up early even. uh, I'm so happy that I have the energy to dance in the mornings. Thank you. Like really. Thank you. Oh, I'm so grateful. You are exactly what you're supposed to be. Yes, I agree. That's so cool. I'm in the USA. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you for the vibe with my friend. I am low, but you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Is it cold right now where you are? Because it's minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Can't spell lol in Montana. Um, no, friend. It's like kind of comfortable right now. I'm feeling like it's like a 27 degrees Celsius or so. I don't know Fahrenheit, unfortunately, but it's kind of comfortable. It's always a great day when I can catch you streaming, sending you lots of warmth. Thanks for being here. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you for being here with me. I always appreciate you tuning in. It's maybe 20 degrees Celsius here. Big bug. I've never experienced below zero. Yeah, I die. Yeah, I've experienced below zero a few times, but never like below -5. So I can't even imagine. It would kill me. Lol, it's no fun. Do you know where Montana is? No, I don't actually, unfortunately, friend. Yep, heard of the piece that remembered which state, though. Hold on, it's a separate state. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, friend. Literally, the mountains cover the west side of the state. It's above Wyoming. We have 51 states. I thought it was 50 states. I live in northern India, so it's pretty warm compared to the north with Himalayas and all. Ah, you live in India. Thank you for being here with me, friend. I hope to gain some more friends from India. I think you might be the first one that ever said so. Looks cool, man. Thank you, friend. Not too much actually. When I tried to watch a live stream, I would just saying tuning and no audio would play, but it's working now. Okay, that's kind of strange, friend. I'm happy that you're able to stream again. I love Mother Earth. I made a mistake. I hit 1 and not 0. Lol, it's 50. Oh, so there's only 50 states. I was about to say. I was also kind of like confused for a second. Am I melting? I guess we all are, right? Technically, right now, as you breathe in and out, your body is oxidizing. So, yeah. It is slowly melting. Very slowly. I was thinking it could be 52 because DC might become a state and Puerto Rico can't spell it all, might become the 51st state. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Didn't hear anything about Walling. It is a country. What do you do for a living? I think you've asked that question 3 times, friend. I really love joining your chats. I feel like I'm always learning something. I always feel like I'm always learning something, friend. And it's from you that I'm always learning something. So thank you for being here with me and learning with me. They always being Puerto Rico doesn't want becoming a state. USA suffering a little for it now. Haven't drank liquor in a long time, and 6 drinks later, yikes! Ooh, yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine that you're you're getting a little bit of a beating. We call it babalas in South Africa. If you were to wonder what hangover means, or how to say like hungover in South Africa, you say babalas. Ek het babalas. I have hangover, basically. A little bit of a backwards way to say it, but yeah. I wish the USA would take the military budget and make it the healthcare budget or education. Me too, friend. I wish that the like the US would use their military budget to help countries instead of waging war against them. Because it is ridiculous. They spend so much money. So much money. I have been clean of liquor for 2 years and so proud of myself. You can too quit. Yes, friend, I agree completely. I've also not drank in a long time, and I feel like it's liquor isn't the problem, it's the frequency and the volume of it you have to use to gain the desired effects. And when you do that over and over again, it's not good for your body. It's definitely not. Thank you, friend, for the gold award. I appreciate the love, friend. Thank you for the wholesome as well. Dan, oh man, our souls will dance together every morning infinitely. Yes, friend. Absolutely. I completely agree. Have you ever gone on a walkabout with the stream? No, friend. And I don't think I probably will. Maybe I'll go for a walk on the stream on another stream, but on these streams I won't, because these streams are supposed to be stable, supposed to be centered, supposed to be rooted, supposed to be safe and secure and positive and all of these things. But I probably will do a stream. I want to do a stream of me showing you all of my rocks as well. And I'll probably do a stream of me walking about and showing you a little bit around. If that is something that you would like to see, hit that J, my guy. Okay, fine. Oh, I want to give you a super big hug. Love you, my dear friend. I love you too, my friend. Thank you. I would love to have a hug. This is a beautiful circle of inspiration. Please keep doing these. I will, friend. At least for a whole year, every single day. Potentially my whole life, every single day. Yeah? You see? There's so much potential. And then there's at least a year, which is also a lot. I think it's a lot. So, like, let's see where the future takes us, friend. It is something that I have the right intent to do. Mm, that's good water. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. Hit that J, my guy. Okay, I'll hit it again, friend. There's so much love in the stream. There is, friend. It's completely demolished and has melted away all my feelings of loneliness. Like, absolutely, completely melted away all my feelings of loneliness. Thank you. Thank you, really, thank you. There's so much love in the stream. Yes, friend, it's making me so happy. Like, it's like the best thing ever, really. 2 winters ago, it was as low as minus 13 Celsius here in Philadelphia. Like, like if you leave water outside, like your pools and stuff freeze then, right? I think it's cold enough for stuff like that to happen. World love train, come and join. Worldwide love train, yeah. Choo choo, friend. We're all individual wheels of this love train, and we're together, pushing consciousness forward. The train, if you will it, pushing humanity forward. We should be the fastest little wheels, the fastest little tracks, or the strongest little tracks. Maybe I'm going too far with the analogy of the love train. I just have this image in my head, and it's hard to explain in human words. Now we're going to with Biden, hopefully. I guess so. I guess so. He has been elected as the president, right? You have cool dances, brother. Thank you. They are out of pure enjoyment and out of pure, I think, exercise as well, to an extent. So, self-betterment. Pure self-betterment, friend. Have you hugged the tree behind you? No, I've not actually hugged this tree, but I have hugged my tree. But I think I should give this tree a hug. It's been a very big inspiration for me, lately especially. So I think I will. Maybe. You know what? It's one thing to talk about something. It's a whole other thing to do it. Don't talk about things. Go and do things. Thank you, tree. I'm not sure if that was in frame. Maybe a little bit in frame. But the tree has been hugged, friend. The tree has been hugged. Nah, Bernie all the way. Yeah, Bernie was such a G. I feel so bad for him. Like he got kind of duped. The man has been so consistent with his message for so long. I feel bad for him, yeah, shame. Nice place. Thank you, friend. Australia walkabout. I don't know what an Australia walkabout is, friend. You have rocks? I would love to see that. Yes, I have a whole box of rocks that I've been collecting my whole life. I want Bernie, but I would take Mitten Man any day. Yeah, he became such a meme, and he actually capitalized on him becoming a meme. Sold sweaters with the meme on it, and then donated all of that money to charities. What a cool guy. What a cool guy. How is life? Life is good, friend. Life is beautiful. Life is full. Life is profound. That made me laugh out loud. I woke my dog up. I'm happy, friend. I'm happy. Do you like movies? I used to, but it's actually something that I mentioned to a friend today, that I spend so much time watching movies and watching series that I have a very hard time allowing myself to do that now. I almost feel angsty if I watch series, because I'm like, no, you should be doing something else. And I know I should allow myself to enjoy things and to relax sometimes, but you know, overcritical mind kind of beats us up sometimes. Thank you for noticing it. Made me laugh a lot. I'm on no PMO steak, my man. I don't know what PMO is, friend. Give me some more information. If you want me to understand what it is you're talking about, maybe don't make an acronym of it. PMO, because it's the second time today someone has mentioned PMO. I feel like I'm out of the loop. These younguns talking about things I don't know. Hell yeah, I'm proud of you, from Montana, I guess, USA. Thank you, friend. Yeah, Montana. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate your kind words, really. Yes, you hug that tree. Give it some love. Yes, I actually feel so good for it as well. Like I was thanking the tree in my head as well, even during my quiet time. Just with the hugging, I was like, "Thank you, tree. Thank you. Thank you for being beautiful. Thank you for providing oxygen. Thank you for providing shade. Thank you, tree." And I think the tree knows it's being thanked. It knows it's gaining value. It is valued. Amazing. I love hugs. I hug my trees in the Montana. Please do, friend. I think there's definite, like, beneficial qualities to hugging a tree. Like hugs in general, I believe has a lot of value. Oh, it's so heartwarming to see you hug that tree. I felt that hug. Like that is how I would hug every single one of you if I were to ever see you as well. Just like I hug that tree. That's how I hug people. People sometimes are very brief, like the one arm hug. No, 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 none of that. Grab onto the person. That was so awesome, friend. I'm happy that you enjoyed it, my friend. Uh, I collect rocks too. Wow, involve that. I would like to show the rocks, friend. I would like to show the rocks, and I will. I definitely will. Meltmore, hey Frost God, haven't seen you in a while, friend. Saw you on a dancing stream the last time, but it's been even longer since I've seen you in here. Bernie is a king. Bernie is quite a G. He's quite a character. I really I I think he would be such a nice guy to have just a chat with, just to like sit on a bench and just have a chat with, you know. I think he would be a really cool guy to do something like that with. Bro, you're back. I'm here every single day, friend, for the whole year. I won't go anywhere. I'll make a plan and come hell or high water. Like literally, the power has been out and stuff. Generators on. Like the stream has to happen. So if you enjoy my presence like I enjoy yours, be here again, friend. I look forward to seeing you. Super ad, super ad. I'll try and remember, friend. Is this the same tree from this morning? No, friend. It is not the same tree from this morning. This is the opposite perspective. There's a the tree from this morning is standing there, so I get to look at that tree, and it's beautiful. Absorbing others' creative works like shows, movies, music, etc., provides me inspiration for my own creative stuff. Me too, Dan. Me too. But like that's literally one of the things I have. Like I feel like I'm exposing myself to so much creative works that I don't allow myself to inspire myself fully because I allow myself to get inspired for a bit and then I get involved in the show again. And then it's almost like this in and out. And then that inspiration is what creates the anxiety, I want to say, in me almost because I have these ideas and these inspirations of things that I want to do. And then I feel like now I'm watching something, even though the show is what inspired that feeling in me in the first place. Now I'm watching something, but I want to be doing something instead. And like that's the constant feeling. That's why I have a hard time watching things now. Hmm. My man got arrested back in the day for standing up and what he believes in. Really? Bernie Sanders got arrested? I didn't even know about that. I'm melting so much right now. Good, friend. Then it's working. Magic is coming through your screen, dude, and it's melting you. This old lady is sending love. Have a great night. Yeah, I think the tree has been waiting on that hug. It definitely has. And stop calling me out on that. Stop calling me out on that. I'm sorry. I don't like I was I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the hugs, my friend. Have you ever explored an abandoned building before? Yes. Yes, friend, I have. I've been a very curious kid my whole life. My girlfriend hugs and kisses my tree. That's so wholesome, friend. Is it like a single tree in your yard? Because then especially they have like stonks significance. When is the last time you changed the air filter in your furnace? We don't have a furnace, friend. We don't have a furnace. It doesn't get that cold. Do you do any meditation? Yes, friend. I do meditate every single night, and it's been greatly beneficial. It has definitely helped me come to a place of calm, especially before I go to sleep. And that place of calm allows me to fall asleep quicker as well. So I'm more relaxed by the time I have to go to bed. And then I just drift in, and then I'm waking up in the morning. Like I very rarely wake up through the night. I'm just like out like a candle, and then back on like a blazing fire. If you understand that little bit of a what do you call it? I've forgotten imagination of my like mental state by that point. I feel like it can be seen as a flame, and you can stoke the furnace as well. Make that flame hotter by inspiring yourself, right? By adding wood or shows or music or whatever it is you want to add to your fire, and it can inspire you. Man, I really like that actually. I really like that. Damn, now I really do have to go. Thanks for the support and love in the stream. Uh, Thanks, friends, for taking the time to read my comment. It means a lot for me. Love you all so much. Love training to work now. Uh, Love training to work now. I'm not exactly sure what you mean, friend, but goodbye. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you for sharing the space with us. Didn't I see you dancing yesterday? You probably did, friend. I did dance yesterday. What a handsome man. Thank you, friend. I appreciate your compliment. So great to see you again. So great to see you again as well, friend. Thank you for being here with me. Fun fact, Bernie and Larry David are distant cousins. I don't know who Larry David is, unfortunately. Trees are sacred. Yes, they are. They provide the oxygen that we breathe, well, along with all other plants. But they also provide barriers to the sun so it doesn't get as hot. They keep water in the ground to an extent as well because they provide shade. They create living space for a lot of critters, birds and squirrels and bugs. They're absolutely amazingly beautiful. Have you seen the picture of Jimmy Carter with the guitar he made of the tree behind he planted years ago? No, I haven't actually seen that. Love me some Bud in the Morning. Some Bud in the Morning can be fun, friend, if you are doing it with the right intent. Magic is everywhere. Yes, it is, my friend. Absolutely. Tell us how you meditate. I've already told you how to meditate, my friend. It's on one of my streams. Oh, you have to go and check it out on YouTube. No, I'm joking. But basically, my way of meditating is coming down to a few steps. The first step that I basically take is pulling sacred geometry cards, give myself some good information. Then I write down something in the day that I'm grateful for, and then I do breathing exercises. So 30 deep breaths in and out on your 30th breath, hold that out breath state, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in again, hold that in breath state. And for both, you have to hold it for as long as you can. And then keep your eyes closed and you just focus within, and you feel that state of calm within yourself, and that control over your own being. And yeah, that's basically the gist of how I meditate, friend. I try to meditate for 4 hours each night before bed, and then I end up sleeping for 4 hours and I start my day refreshed. You meditate for 4 hours? And do you meditate sitting? I'm very, very curious. I live near Fairfield Hills Insane Asylum, and I go in there all the time. Just look at my page. I posted some stuff from there. I would love to take you. I actually saw your posts, friend. I was kind of curious about where you were and how you had access to that place. So I did actually see those. Mm. What's the craziest animal that you've seen around your property? A puff adder, friend, inside of my room. So it's one of the fastest striking snakes in the whole world, and it has the potential of killing you. It's crazy there, no pun intended. I can imagine it's crazy there. It's an actual insane asylum, dude. Crazy person yourself. Everything in the universe is connected. Yes, it is, friend. IT issues resolved. What a relief. I'm so happy, Dan. That makes me happy to hear. We have introduced a problem and had a solution to the problem in the same stream. So I'm very happy to hear that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here as well, my friend. Next year, you to watch Meltmore. It's a Curb Your Enthusiasm. I've watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, like I think 2 or 3 episodes, and I do actually enjoy it. It's very tongue-in-cheek type of humor, and it's very wholesome. Thank you for being here, friend. Really, I appreciate you as well, man. A masterpiece. It is. Larry David created it and also co-created Seinfeld. Oh, Larry David and Bernie Sanders are cousins? I actually can see that. I can actually see that. Hello, good friend from the mountains of North Carolina. Hey, Merman. Thank you for joining me, friend. Now I know that Merman actually does live in the mountains, and he says the people there are higher than the mountains, which makes me happy to hear. Definitely want to encourage you to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'll watch like a few episodes again, friend. Where do you live? South Africa, my friend. Everyone should watch it. Yes, Curb is hysterical. My favorite show, one of them. Seem to be happy, my man. Wish I could half as chill as you are. My friend, spend time with me and you will be melting into the chillness with me. And that's literally the point of these streams. Thank you so much for joining me on today's stream. I really appreciate you being here with me for as long as you have. Like, I will be back again tomorrow, but I'm going to say goodbye for today. Thank you very much for being here with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow, friends.